Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to your May 2025 General Tarot reading. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel, Pisces. So this is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to take a look at the energy that is here and going to be here for the remainder of the month of May. Okay, Pisces? Oh, we have to switch it over. Okay, 10 of Wands. We're going to see. We're going to put that back and see if it comes out. So Pisces, keep in mind these are general, okay? If you're interested in getting a personal reading, Pisces, and getting a clear and accurate and in-depth reading for yourself, you can feel free to book one with me. All of the information to do that's just in the description box down below. They're Pisces, okay? And that's just a 48-hour flash sale on all personals. Okay. Clear, accurate, and concise messages for Pisces, please. Okay, Pisces, there's something happening here in terms of rejection or something emotionally dissatisfactory. Okay, we have the Four of Cups as the overall energy here. You could be rejecting an offer, you could be really unimpressed with some kind of offer, or you could be really emotionally down with something that's happening right now. This could be in regards to your money, or this could be in regards to some sort of King of Pentacles character, okay? We have two kings involved here, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. You could be getting news about something here, Pisces, some sort of fresh new beginning, some sort of new start that you don't see coming that's going to allow you to move forward into a happier, easier time here, okay? With the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, you could be rejecting a King of Pentacles, or you could be unsatisfied with the King of Pentacles character or your money. The King of Swords is somebody who is very, they're working from their head and not their heart, okay? This can also stand for a judge or a mediator or something like that here, someone who makes final decisions, okay? I feel like you're very unimpressed. You could be going to court with a King of Pentacles character, or you could be going to court in terms of your money. But either way, currently where we're at, Pisces, there's a emotional dissatisfaction here, okay? We have the King of Wands and we have the Death coming out. So major transformation happening. King of Wands could be you, or this could be a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be those signs. This could be a family member, or this could be somebody that you live with, somebody that you work close with, somebody that you share a relationship with here, okay? There's a lot of connection energy, there's a lot of shared energy, but there's death here. There's death in a very dissatisfied energy. There's a transformation that is coming to a family, a home, or a partnership here, Pisces. There's a transformation that's coming to a connection, or there's a final end that's coming to something here that's either has to do with a partnership, a home, a family member, somebody from the past. But there's death here, okay? So this could be actual physical death, or this can just be the death of a situation, the death of a way of doing, a way of being, a relationship, a place. Okay, there's a major transformation going on. There could be things in childhood, things in the past that are ending, or that are leaving, or that are being transformed here. This could be on a physical level or a psychological level here, Pisces, okay? But it heavily involves living situation, partnership, nostalgic energy. Something's coming to an end here. Let's get some clarification. Can I clarify the Death for Pisces, please? That King of Pentacles keeps wanting to pop out here, okay? So a father figure could be relevant here, Pisces. There could be the death of a father figure. There could be the passing of somebody here, okay? Or there could just be something to do with your stability. You could be this King of Pentacles, or there could be an earth sign involved with something here. Can I clarify death for Pisces? Keep in mind these are general, my friends, as always, okay? So please only take what resonates for you. Clarify the Death for Pisces. Okay. There's some sort of judgment that's being called on a certain situation here, Pisces. I feel like either you or somebody in your reality here has way too many cooks in the kitchen, okay? In terms of people involved in a situation, and I feel like somebody is putting a stop to this. Somebody is calling judgment. We have a King of Wands and we have a Queen of Wands, so we have divine counterparts, but then we have a Queen of Wands, or Queen of Cups, sorry, coming out right after that, behind the Queen of Wands. It's pretty clear as day. Then we have a Judgment. Okay, so the divine is calling judgment on two feminines and a masculine energy here. Okay, with the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands, somebody's standing up for themselves. Somebody could be taking somebody to court here over a situation. This could be a third-party situation in terms of romantically, or just people that you work with, people from your past, people in your life here. Okay, the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands, someone is definitely taking big action to stand their ground or stand up for themselves. This could definitely be a court situation happening with judgment. I feel like there is a death to many people who are involved in a situation here. Okay, there's a lot of feminine energy that's showing up here. Somebody could have been reckless in terms of how they interact with a group. Somebody could have been very manipulative. Somebody could have been very sexually irresponsible. Like I said, there's many people involved in a situation here that's coming to an end. I really don't like the combination of the Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay, someone could be sexually manipulative. Somebody could be really running all over town here, okay? With the Three of Pentacles showing up here, this could be involved in a workplace. This could be to do with someone's money, or like I said, a big group of people, because there's a lot of people showing up here. There's a lot of players involved in whatever this death is here, Pisces, and whatever this reckless, immature behavior. The Knight of Wands is the player of the tarot deck. This Knight of Wands is running away from this Three of Pentacles. Okay, there could have been, with the Three of Pentacles and the Magician coming out, especially beside the Knight of Wands, this could be like some sort of like magic group, cult group, or this could just be you manifesting something in terms of a group. But there's a lot of people showing up, and especially in terms of, there's counterparts showing up here. There's another feminine. Someone is being called judged on majorly for their behavior, whether that's your behavior or someone else's here, Pisces. Okay. Someone could have affected the money of a star, or somebody could be holding back money from a star, or there's something to do with money in a King of Pentacles character here where someone's holding back, someone's holding in. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. So this looks like it's pretty major. This could definitely be some sort of court case here, Pisces. There's a lot of people involved here. There's a lot of ways to read this, but this involves, I feel like this involves marriage. This involves higher level commitments. We have counterparts showing up here. We have a Queen of Wands, a King of Wands, and then we had a Queen of Swords and a King of Swords as well. And then here, you know, we have the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups. There could have been people working in a group against counterparts, or against someone's money, or against someone's relationships here. Whatever it is, whatever the shenanigans have been, because there's definitely shenanigans. That's definitely what it is here, especially with these cards coming out. Someone is putting this to death, whether this be actually physically in court, or there's a complete ending happening to a situation where there's been a lot of manipulation, group involvement, and a lot of people being very reckless and immature. Okay, there's an ending to a very messy, reckless, immature situation that could have involved family, that could have involved partnership, that could have involved a home, that could have involved people from the past, things from the past. There's a complete death to this, and I feel like this is coming in rather quickly for you here, Pisces. Okay, so you're going to have to place yourself where this fits here. Like I said, there's a lot of different energies involved here. I've never seen so many court cards in a reading, especially with the Three of Pentacles. This could involve a workplace. This could involve people who work together. But with that Magician there and all the rest of the cards showing up there, I feel like there's been a group involvement of something that's gone on here. This made somebody very emotionally unhappy here, okay, and I feel like this is going to be stopped, or with the Death card, there's going to be a complete end to something that's gone on here, okay, because I feel a lot of people have been affected, all right. I hope this is making sense to you, Pisces. I hope this is resonating. Again, please place yourself where it fits here. Yeah, there's judgment that's being called on a group, on a manipulative group. This keeps coming out the same. There's judgment that's being called on some sort of manipulative group, and this could definitely be by a judge. The King of Swords, the Magician, the Three of Pentacles, and the Judgment. If it's not from a judge, it's from the divine, which is worse. Okay? And this involves a Queen of Wands. This could be somebody who does magic. There could be some sort of element of manipulation or black magic or something like that that's showing up here. I usually don't do any kind of reversals in my readings here, Pisces, but I can tell when certain cards are showing up together. The divine is calling judgment on whatever a group is doing here. There's some sort of manipulation, either with money, with emotions, with relationships, or with all of it, possibly here. And the King of Swords is coming in, and they're completely cutting it off. The cards are repeating themselves. This Sound of Wands and this Knight of Wands. Yeah. Someone is like absolutely not with this. Someone could be really overly sexual. Someone could be an addict. Someone could be in and out. Someone could be reckless and immature. Yeah, someone's being left out in the cold. There's going to be something that's made final. Possibly a Queen of Swords cut someone off here. There's a father involved. This is like, yeah, this is major family involvement, major manipulation. The manipulation is coming to an end here, Pisces. So whether you're doing this to other people, however you're involved in this, or whether you're a victim to something like this here, okay, that's with this Death card. This is coming to a complete end. So this can play out in a few different ways, Pisces, whether someone in this group or in this family actually passes away, or there's just a judgment that's called by a court, or there's some sort of like serious repercussions that happen here that put some sort of shenanigans to a complete full stop here. Okay, I hope it's making sense to you, Pisces. I hope it's resonating. Please place yourself where you fit. Look at this. Stand your ground on the bottom of the deck again here, okay? There's some sort of, you might have to stand your ground in some sort of way here, Pisces. You might have to stand up for yourself against a family, against a couple, against a pairing here. Something's really affecting your happiness with this Four of Cups. Something that you're doing, or something that you're involved with, or someone that you're involved with. Let's get some oracle messages to end off your reading here, Pisces. I hope it makes sense. Clarification for Pisces. Clarification for Pisces. Yeah. We have passion ignited, spiritual strength, and fulfillment of wishes. I feel like you have to be spiritually strong to fight through something here, Pisces. You're almost at the end of the cycle. We have the 2 9s and the 1 here, okay? So I feel like you're going to get a wish fulfillment in something. Something's going to ignite your heart here. But I feel like you're being forced to step into your power because you're having to defend yourself against possibly a group of people, people from your family, people from your past, or something like that here. Stand your ground in power, which is really nice. This is all moving, see this synchronistic direction, 7, 8, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so this is about a very special union with spiritual union and sacral chakra here. Okay, we have stand your ground and we have power. So Spirit's urging you to step into your power, to stand your ground here in whatever way, to stand up for yourself, to take your power back. And you're going to be very successful once you do so. We have triumphant success, and then we have spiritual union and sacral chakra here. And then with the Two of Cups coming out behind this. Okay, so this could be involving some sort of union. You're meant to stand up for some sort of union, or stand up for yourself, or stand up for how you feel and what you believe in here. Okay, you have to stand in your own personal power, find your own spiritual strength here, and once you do, this is going to bring together a union, and you're going to be successful in starting this brand new cycle. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. Again, all of my readings are on sale for the next 48 hours, so feel free to click the link in the description box down below and book one for yourself. But this is where I leave you, Pisces, so I will see you again in June. Much love.